middle of a fierce storm, a fishing boat suddenly ran out of fuel and was left powerless at sea. A rescue vessel stepped in and towed it back, eventually bringing the crew safely home.
Badai! Mas bersolar. Oi! Woo! Hey! Botol! Asian Venture.
Incidente ocurrido por una mala maniobra del capitán.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Bram! 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 Call 911! Call 911!
In the Black Sea near Romania, a ship lost control while dropping anchor, drifted sideways, and slammed into another vessel already at anchor. Thankfully, no one was injured, though both ships sustained significant damage. Next up is this remarkable moment when two enormous vessels slammed into each other. No injuries were reported, but it clearly shows just how terrifying it can be to be aboard ships of this size. If you're heading out for a sailing trip, you'd better keep a close eye out for super tankers, because surprisingly, these massive vessels can be far harder to spot than you might expect. A mechanical malfunction was once again to blame as a container vessel lost control while maneuvering inside Guanghua Port in China.
快跑啊！快跑啊！我们打你呢，我塞啊！跑啊！跑啊！跑啊！快跑啊！是啊，我背咯，得，你估係智慧啊！ Sí, así.
Incidents like this unfold in an instant, proving why maritime safety can never be overlooked. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and only the vessel along with its cargo sustained damage. A barge weighing thousands of tons crashes into a bridge, creating one of the biggest ship collisions ever caught on camera. Luckily, there were no cars crossing at the time. Imagine if traffic had been there. Absolutely terrifying. March 26, 2024, the container ship Dolly suddenly lost power and control, crashing into the main support of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. Within seconds, a massive section of the bridge collapsed into the river. Later, the Coast Guard carried out a demolition operation to free the vessel from the wreckage. A total of 64 cars were loaded onto the cargo ship Aston Gate for a voyage from Toyama, Japan to Vladivostok, Russia, but the vehicles were never properly secured. When a storm hit, cars began sliding off the frozen deck and into the sea. In the end, 52 vehicles sank and the owner had signed a waiver accepting all risk. In Hunan, China, onlookers could only stare as strong currents tore a ferry loose, hurled it into a dam, and sent it under. Thankfully, no passengers were aboard. Indonesia is an archipelagic nation consisting of more than 17,000 large and small islands, making its waterway transportation system highly developed. However, this also means ship accidents occur in the country with notable frequency.
Walah bajingan aso. Ya kan minggir.
Another barge has gone down, this time on the Red River in Vietnam, but unlike many similar incidents, overloading wasn't to blame. Reports indicate that the captain of this gravel-laden barge accidentally steered it directly into an underwater rock formation. It appears the captain may have been somewhat inexperienced at the helm. A shocking moment unfolded when the 235-foot super yacht Go, valued at around 65 million pounds, lost control and slammed into a dock at the St. Martin Yacht Club in the Caribbean. According to reports, a sudden computer malfunction caused the vessel's control systems to fail as it was maneuvering in Simpson Bay Lagoon. Despite efforts to regain control, the massive yacht struck the dock not once, but twice. Fortunately, no one was injured, though the dock suffered significant damage. Another reminder of why safety rules exist, as an overloaded boat finally gave in and met its unfortunate end. Nature's overwhelming force is laid bare here. A massive tsunami surges across Japan's coastline, unstoppable and unimaginable. Ships and cars stand no chance against its sheer power. In this footage, it appears both captains were waiting for the other to take action, which resulted in neither of them doing anything, and that's when the trouble began. At this scale, momentum is unstoppable. If the captain fails to manage speed and direction perfectly, the impact becomes inevitable. This is what happens when a car battery gets splashed with salt water. Let's just hope they had insurance to cover the damage. To begin today's video, we witness a ship being violently tossed by towering waves off the coast of Scotland, as if it weighed nothing at all. A powerful moment that reveals the breathtaking primal force of nature. Next up is a horrifying ship launch that went viral back in 2013. The vessel splashed down violently on one side, sending debris flying everywhere. Fortunately, despite the chaos, no casualties were reported.